Okay, so we said we were going to do something different this winter, so we're on an adventure. Bought this thing. Of course, I immediately put ruts in my yard, but anyway, we bought this house early December and we just came out today. There's my wife on the deck, which, anyway, this is, we're in Port Latour, Nova Scotia. Bought this house. We're gonna fix it up. We're gonna stay for 3 months until the end of March, because that's when the bees start to get going again, and we gotta be home for that. So we're gonna be home then, but until then we're gonna be here working on this place. Some people look at it and probably think it's a bit of a dumpster fire, and it may end up being. We'll find out. Like this deck right here is falling down. It's on the ground. And anyways, there's lots of little stuff. Good start when we got here was this. This goes in, this little building here goes in and down into the basement. There's a furnace down there and stuff, but it's got about a foot of water in it. Well, maybe not quite a foot. It doesn't come up to the top of my boots, but it's only a small space of the crawl space. Someone left a beautiful fridge that we're probably not going to try and renovate that part. It's just going to go out. But here they just had the deck up on cement blocks and it's moved. We walked in here last night and the ceiling's leaking there, so put a pail under it. But, haven't opened the freezer and hope there's nothing in there.
You have some.
Anyway, did I open it?
Yes.
Oh, so you walk in here. This is the kitchen cabinets over there. Over there, there's a spot in the corner down there for a washer dryer combo in the kitchen. And this is the room we'll be mostly working in at the beginning because of this. Okay, leak there, and I think that's what's affected the floor. The floor in this kitchen slopes down this way. Okay, this is just all this stuff that's in here was just left in here. We haven't done anything yet. So there's some interesting things, like there's like this is the pantry. We're gonna rip this out and make it part of the bathroom. But you can tell they were smokers, because if you look at the ceiling with the bit of condensation that's been in here, I guess that's like the smoke from the cigarettes. Anyways, I don't know, it's just like somebody walked away. It's sort of a weird thing. I know the guy that we bought it off, he didn't even want the house. He had to buy it in a deal with a fishing boat for a fishing lobster license. Here's a thing here. We're trying to figure this one out. So there's hinges on there, and this looks like it should pop open, but there's no access to it from underneath. So that's a concern. We don't know what's in there. And we don't know why these brackets are here. We're trying to figure that one out too. That's an odd thing. Anyway, lots of odd things. But
Watch the stupid electrical bulbs. That's an odd.
the bathroom is my wife's dream come true. She said I'm not going in there. It's got the good old steel shower. It's hard to get a picture. Everything's so small in here. The good old steel shower, which will be ripped out immediately. Anyway, the kitchen this kitchen sink, actually the drain pipe actually goes straight out the wall and into the ground. So that's getting replumbed back into the septic, which we found. There was no warranties with the house. They wouldn't say anything about it, that anything worked or even that it existed. So we nosed around and found a cement septic tank, which says to me that there's probably a proper weeping bed and everything. It's just the people didn't know anything about the property. So this is a living room. I thought all these leather couches and stuff were gone. So anyways, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna have to get rid of, but I don't know, I'll try that stereo out. Looks like it could put out a bit of sound. This is we'll call this bedroom number 2, because number 1's at the front of the house. So, but it's got like this little sitting area here in front of the bedroom, or maybe you could consider it 2 bedrooms. I don't know how the heck you'd figure this out, or one big long one, but it's pretty big. And then you can walk right through here. This is supposed to be the closet, but you can just walk through into bedroom number 1, which is you know, like I say, everything is here. All the windows are covered, I guess, so people aren't looking in. But I don't know what would cause them to want to come in if they could look in. But so this room has no lights in it, and the ceiling, I don't know, I have a feeling that there's some bunch of lath and plaster in here under some of this paneling. But so we've come full circle. That's the living room in there. We took a shortcut through the closet. This is the front door, goes out to the street. 100 amp panel. This is a little cubby, and as long as Heather's a good girl, she can help me clean up the house. Otherwise, I'm going to keep her in here. But it's quite a looking situation here. There's some. What did I see? Oh, right there. The whole purchase was worth it because of this. It has patio lanterns. Look at that. Always wanted patio lanterns. Anyways, we'll go upstairs. So this was bedroom 1. Here's a... Stairs are decent. You could probably sneak out of the house on these ones. There's hardly any creaks or anything on them. This one we'll call bedroom number 3. It's the smaller one upstairs. Like I say, it just looks like somebody's walked away here. Anyway, or I don't know what could have possibly happened, but anyway. This is the electrical setup here. So there's no plug-ins around the room. There's no light switch. They're all the old pull chain jobbies, and someone's put these outlet things in, which I remember when I was a kid, we had them at the old farmhouse. So it's not unnatural. It's just I don't do that anymore. So I got to get in there and figure out and put a switch here on the wall. This is just a walking area, the or hallway or whatever you want to call it. It's got a door to close off the downstairs from the upstairs, I guess, to save having the heat up here if nobody's up here. But the oil furnace has ductwork up into here anyway. But I don't know. We won't be using the upstairs probably, but the upstairs actually isn't that bad, but it just does need the, there's another one of those, definitely needs the switches. And I know it's going to be a challenge, but whatever, I'll figure it out. There's nowhere to put the switch in this room except maybe behind the door, because on this side it has a little closet door, cubby door beside the door, so I don't know, you'd have to put the switch up high or on the other side, but this is just a little cubby. It's pretty big actually, but I don't know the whole story, but we're gonna make this our story for the winter. What we're gonna do, and I know my channel's called Bees and Boats. Well, right across the road, you can't see from here, but right across the road is the ocean and the boats, big lobster boats. Yeah, I don't know why they put this on the mirror, but or maybe they bought the mirror like that. We'll go out and check out the garage. There's the neighbor over there. The house is falling down. It's got no windows in it. It's actually not the neighbor. The actual neighbor is actually down this laneway that goes down beside the garage. He's got a huge piece of property back there. House built back there. So this is our garage. And I'll tell you, there is rope everywhere. Look at the amount of rope there is right here. That's just a little bit. There's a whole bunch more inside. Just all sorts of stuff here. There's buoys for the lobster traps. There's a pile of lobster traps here. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. I have to get rid of them somehow, I guess. Pretty cool though when you look at them. These ones are like a wire mesh, and they just put a piece of cement in the bottom. There's 4 pieces of cement where to weigh it down. Just a bit of cleanup. But more lobster traps over here. Bins, lobster bins that they put on the boats. These are older traps here, bigger ones though. Anyway, I forgot my key for the garage up in the house. That's the first video. Oh no, I didn't. It's in my pocket. So this is a bit of a, somebody put this up on, I don't know what they're, 2x6s I guess, spanning the hole with the garage. But little scroll saw. And what's in here? Not much in here. There's just a bunch of stuff that they left behind, but all the floor at this end is all fallen through because they use aspenite. I'm not sure why, but once you get past that section, you're pretty good. Anyways, got a decent bench, which set my chops up on there. No, that's not a real rat. That's a fake. Okay, see? See, I can touch it. And whoop, thought I was through the holes. There's another big pile of rope. And I don't know what this is. This is like stuff for a, I don't know. It's got like cotton in the center of it. Weird stuff. Anyways, that's the first video. And this is the start of this adventure for us for the winter. And we got a lot of work to do. One hell of a pile of work to do.
Green grass. Green
But there is,
grass.
yeah, this is the thing. This is part of the reason we're here. You see how green the grass is and that there's no snow?
And that it's +5.
So this is like Florida, Canada or something. Anyways, we got to start getting that unloaded. Truck's full of stuff. I just made that cap instead of buying a cap because I figured I can use the plywood out here anyways when I get here. So I just brought, this is full of tools, the whole thing. I think there's 4 lawn chairs in there. Other than that, it's all tools, nails, plumbing stuff, electrical stuff, flooring, just stuff that we had at our other house that we brought out here. Anyway, I'm going to take it apart and I'll be able to use the plywood on the roof because apparently I need it with the leaks. But right now we got to go and first day we got to get up on the roof and see if I can patch those couple little leaks, and then we got to run to town and get a sump pump because the sump pump that was in here, it's just sitting there heating. It's not pumping the water out, so we just got to get a new one. That's all that's happened there, and the water in there is not really bothering anything. So anyway, that's what we're doing.